You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media news, all the big media companies. So they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls.
Well, the Federal Reserve is an independent agency, and that means basically that there is no other agency of government which can overrule actions that we take. So long as that is in place and there is no evidence that the administration or the Congress or anybody else is requesting that we do things other than what we think is the appropriate thing, then what the relationships are don't frankly matter.
They know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else.
And who got the money? Hundreds and hundreds of banks. Any bank that has access to the U.S. Federal Reserve's discount.
Tell us who they are.
No, because the reason that is counterproductive and will destroy the value of the program.
Bullshit. Forget the politicians. They're irrelevant. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't.
Will we roll and tape on that?
Just a one-finger victory salute.
I don't know how to work any harder than we're already working.
Bullshit.
And I take your feedback very seriously.
Bullshit.
That's why we're working as hard as we are, and we're just going to keep doing and trying to accomplish and meet your expectations.
Bullshit. Where would we be without our safe, familiar, American bullshit?
I don't think anyone questions, Mr. Kashkari, that you're working hard.
Bullshit.
Our question is who you're working for.
They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table to figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that.
It's past the point of talking. We know historically the sort of agenda to these issues is very hard to try and, with all the best intentions, it's very hard to actually activate. We're seeing that right now. We're seeing a lot of fragmentation going on, a lot of different agendas pulling in different directions.
They want obedient workers. Obedient workers.
What we really need to see is people on the ground starting to actually act upon the low-hanging fruit.
People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. Nobody questions things in this country anymore. Nobody questions things. Why? People are too fat and happy. People are way too fucking prosperous for their own good. Everyone's got a cell phone that'll make pancakes and rub their balls now, you know? So, nobody wants to rock the boat. And people just, gizmo. Americans have been silenced, bought off and silenced by gizmos and toys. And as a result, no one's ever learned to question things. No one questions things in this country anymore.